Hello, and welcome to Bad Mouse Gaming. I am your host, Dave, aka Bad Mouse, and we are back here with Asteroid Colony. Yes, this is a very fun game, believe it or not. It's a little grindy in the beginning, but it's got some really good aspects to it. But the last time I left off, we were trying to work down the research tree. And as you can see, I've gotten everything researched up until I need the humans to give me these other science points that I can't get without them. So that was today's episode. We're going to go to a new planet. We're going to move from our little area that we're in. We're going to get some humans here. And we're going to learn them up some learning and put them to work. But first, before we get started, let me remind everybody, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now is the perfect time to do so. Click that little subscribe button down there and make a person very happy. Leave a like if this is something you guys enjoyed watching. And, of course, leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. All right, with all that, let's jump into this, play some more of this asteroid colony. Alright, so I have done some preparation. As you can see, I kind of flashed that a little earlier. But I added a few more than just the 3 that we had. Just to help speed up the production of just stockpiling some stuff. So I think I've got some nice bit amount of stuff here stockpiled. I went ahead and I put down 2 little engines here. And we did move over to this little planet. It had some gold on it. So I got some gold going. As you can see up in my corner, I got 350 gold plates. And here we got 3,000 some bars. Nice. Here we got 2,500 bars. And basically I got a splitter here. Half goes in for science, half goes in for storage. So everything coming off that line here, whether it be iron or copper, is going into either one of these smelters, and it's being split evenly. So that's how I'm able to accumulate. And as you see, I got almost 2,000 of that gear points, which is what this little box here gives us. So, last time I played this game, all we had to do is call up some humans on a docking station, and they went to work in our little science research lab here. But poking around, I'm looking, and I've realized ain't no human gonna go in here, even though it's got doors and stuff, because we got a human laboratory. Just a laboratory and a human laboratory. So I'm wondering, I guess I have to build a human laboratory in order to bring in some astronauts. Now, the first thing I'm going to get when I get my humans is the solar panels. We're right there at the edge of getting what I need. I just need 20 of those little vials, the beakers or whatever science that is. But, does it say here? Yeah, chemistry science. This is engineering science, biology, and space. But I only need just a little bit. And I have to set up so much just to bring in a human and keep him fed and all that stuff. I have to produce some food and I really want to start working on the base, getting it in the shape I want. But the solar panels, that's our thing. And the solar panels are going to go down below. That's the way I'm going to do that. And then all the power will come up through the floor. I might even create like a power column, a conduit, for the power cables to run through, so we don't even have to see them. That would be cool. But anywho, with all that, let's start preparing for our human visitors. So, this is the one. We're going to need a canteen. That's a place where they go and pick up the food to eat it. We're going to need a dining stand. They'll take their food over there and eat it at the dining stand. I guess they need to sleep. I guess. But they won't do anything until we give them some book learning. And then they're going to take that book learning and come over here and get a degree. And they're going to have choices of what they're going to learn. And we have to pick a choice. So the fact that I need, what was it? Solar panels. Come back here. Power, utilities. So the fact that I need chemistry, we're gonna have them do some book learning on that. But man, this is a mess here. I would like to create a whole level above this, and that would be our residential area, and I think I can do all the farming and everything up there. But yeah, so let's start with some columns, I guess. Do we have any of that type of material? And that will cover it all. Alright, and then from there I can build my floor. On the way, it's got to be so hard. Oh no. Let me put my gravity boost back off. Alright. I think we did it. Definitely did something anyhow. But wrong, we can kind of fix it later, I guess. Alright, so from here we're going to put our docking station. I want it in the front, or I want it in the back. I'll put you here. Is that okay? And it requires some power. So we're going to delete that box. And then over here. So I think I'm going to have to, just go. Come on, just give me the one. There. Alright, so that gives us power. So now we can at least call astronauts in here. But before we do that, I think I'm only going to be calling 2. So we're going to lay down a couple beds. Oh, I don't know if these things need power to or not. I'm just placing for convenience right now. Once I get my power, then I'm going to start rearranging stuff and getting it all nice and spiffy. Alright, so now we need a canteen. Nice. A little table. We only need one. It'll hold multiple people. Alright, so we're going to put our school over here, which we don't have enough rods. So we're going to put our school over here. And our advanced learning here. And then I guess there's going to be a higher tier one there. Alright, the only thing that's left is the human laboratory, which I built down here, I think. Did I? I didn't build that yet, did I? No. So we're gonna build our human laboratory. We need some rods or bars. Alright. I'll say put you about here. Because I'm trying to line up with the power there. And I don't think they die. I think once they get out of food, they just stop and lay down. Which is okay by me. Because, yeah. So we're after the chemistry points, right? Let's double check. Yes. So for the chemistry points, that's easy. We got dirt and rods. Max that out. Alright. So hopefully they do all the researching right away. They come here healthy. We're waiting for our ship to show. So anyhow, yes, I came over here. It was a small planet. I still have some gold down here to mine out. It's got a few things. Mining. Where is the there? I got some gold there, a little bit of gold there. Now I got a little bit of uranium over here. And a lot of carbon, which I'm not so worried about right now. I know I'm going to need a lot of carbon in the future, but I'm hoping my auto catchers take care of that. Right now, they're kind of building up carbon because the carbon comes in faster and it's being burnt. And I think on a 75% efficiency, I really need another 2 of these, but right now with 6, I can perfectly split them between 2 splitters. Where is my astronauts? I order me humans. Where are my humans? I guess while we're waiting here, what you ought to do is go down there and hit that like button. You know, because, you know, you like this, right? Here it comes. Alright. So, I can share my oxygen? That's just crazy. We got oxygen. Eat modify. We can't click on that. We click on this. We can have 3 of them going? You gotta wait your turn. Stop right there and wait your turn. That's what I thought. Alright, so they're gonna do the little learning and then come over here and he'll take his turn and then they'll go over here, start to work. I'll get my solar panels and I don't care what happens to them because I can always order more. Alright, so as you just saw there, we got one that's completely learned up. Then they're calculating my science points now. We got the material in there for him to do his work. Get the other one in here. Man, I really want to call a third one, because before you couldn't have three, it was just two. Was it three? I looked. It's been a couple years since I played this. What's taken? So, oh, there's 1 point. Alright, so we got a little ways to go to get what, 20? Yeah, 20 points. Alright, so luckily I did find something somewhat close. I had just enough oxygen to get me here, and it looks like I might have just enough to get me back. But it's definitely got enough, of course, to feed my guys for a little while. I was a little worried there. If you look at my oxygen, I'm on my reserves there. Once you hit 0, you can't no longer go fast because it uses up oxygen to go fast. But, yeah, we was up there. We cleaned it all out. So now we just come in here. We're going to make ourselves some food. We're going to need water. Alright, so food can be made in here, right? Yes. I disconnected the cable because it saved on power. I wasn't using this. Alright, so my astronauts are still just standing there. We're making up some food here. We got one. How you gonna split that? We'll put it in here. They both went for it. But only one gets to eat. We'll get you one. Where did it go? Oh. Well, they moved around so quick I didn't see it. Alright, so we're up to 6 points. We're just waiting for them to finish now. Alright, you can see there we hit our 20. Now we can get our solar panels. Alright. Yeah. We are going to need that. Just not right this second. Agriculture, I'm going to get that in a little bit because I'm going to need to keep the astronauts fed, so I have to automate the farm and all that. The farm's not too hard. Alright, so I couldn't find any columns, so we're going to use some walls here to drop down below the base level. I went back to my old map to see like how big I made that one because I knew that was more than enough power. But that was before all the updates and tweaking and things have changed, so I'm going to go just a little bit bigger. So, well, click on that floor up there to get that pattern. Sometimes it's just easier to middle click your wheel on what you want just to duplicate it. You don't have to go looking for it in the menu. But, so I'm going to set up like a little factory down here. It's going to make my gold wires that I'm going to need to build my solar panels. That's what's going to hold this whole thing up, as the gold wires. So this spot right there is the exact middle of those 3x3 block up above it. You got 3 on each side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run solar panels 15, a row of 15, and that way you got 7 on each side, and then we're going to have a connecting cable going down the middle to connect all the rows together. Then after that we won't need that connecting because they'll transmit from the floor up. Yeah, we'll go that way. So we're going to count out 7 of them. And we're going to put one there and then come over here. Alright, so the way I got this set up. So what happened, my mic stopped working, so I'm doing the voiceover here. And I'm trying to explain the things as the video goes through. I made like a little montage of me building this. But you can see how down the middle there, I got my connecting cable that connects all the rows together. And then once we get this first level down, we don't need any more connecting pieces because they transmit through the floor. See how the cables are looping? That's because they're connecting to the solar panel below. So that gives us that space. So all we gotta do is just every third block you lay down cable, and then you're just gonna put the solar panels back to back all the way across. I do got it tied into the grid. That's why I got that one going up. Because my grid upstairs was only at 76% efficiency, so I thought, well, I might as well make it 100 to get these wires moving quicker. But yeah, so you can see how I got them back to back. The only trick is once we get towards the top, we can't really build it one row at a time. So here you can see we're more than halfway up, but we're really close to that center point in the middle. So what happens is you kind of get trapped in here because you can't jump up over things because the ceiling's right above you. So what I'm going to do is try to avoid that problem, and we're going to build this from one end to the other in rows all the way up to the ceiling. And then we're going to build row after row after row until we get to the other end. So that way we're not building it horizontally, we're building it vertically and then bringing it out. Man, these took all day just to get the wires to build all these, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Once you get all this power built, you don't have to worry about power no more. Alright, so let's lay down some cable. There you go. Then we're going to put a couple rows of floor above that. And then we're going to do it again. Build more solar panels right on top of that until we reach the ceiling. And then we'll keep doing that until we make our way out to the end. Alright, there we got 3 or 4 rows deep. That's kind of what it's looking like. I got one advanced smelter, 2 different constructors over there making the plates, and then plates go into storage so that they can come out through a splitter. I guess I don't really need the storage, but I had it there because I was hand feeding the plates, but then I automated it. Yeah, there's a row messed up there. I gotta take out that bottom row of solar panels. That's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be cable on that row below this one. Yeah, see, that's a solar panel, and then that's got to come out. Alright. So it was where it's supposed to be, but it was one row out. It was supposed to be deeper in. Alright, we're almost finished here. A couple more rows. Floor. So what I did do is, I'll show you here in a second, but in each corner I deleted the floor above so that I could see what four corners outlined my power grid from above. It makes it easier to tap into. But with the decoration tools and all that, I can get different colored floors. Ta-da! And then I'll make that square floor a different color from the rest, and then I'll put down stripes where the cables run underneath so I can tap right into the cables. But yeah, that's it. We're gonna skin it all up now, hide it all. I don't know how solar panels work in the dark, but these ones do. It's magic. All this has got to get torn down. The only purpose of it was to build my wires. My wires are done. I won't be building solar panels ever, except for on the planets. I got to power the robots, but that'll come later. Right now, this all needs to go. We're going to skin this up real quick. And I think this is where we're going to leave this episode. We built power. Oh, it feels good to have that. Then I can just start mass producing stuff. I'm trying to get the science points going. I'm going to work on that off camera. Unlock a bunch more stuff. And then I'm going to start base building on my next episode. So we're going to wipe it clean and kind of start again. I appreciate everybody tagging along still, even though I haven't been all that on top of my game. But make sure you are subscribed, hit that like button, and leave a comment. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Everybody